How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here with another couple of episodes of My Hero Academia, with episodes number 18 and 19 of Season 7. And next time we do this, it'll be the final 2 episodes of Season 7. And then we're moving into the final season. So yeah, as of recording, it's actually my first, I guess, well, day back really, but I did get the news, of course, that the Season 8 will be the final season of My Hero Academia, which was to be expected because obviously with the manga, that has concluded, and we're in the, the final war arc. So I kind of had a feeling that if it wasn't going to be Season 8, it would be Season 9. But I kind of had a feeling that Season 8 was going to be the final one. So it's kind of why I made that playlist on YouTube, like Seasons 5 to 8, because I had a feeling. I knew in my gut that I feel like Season 8 is going to be the last one. So yeah, and indeed it is. Now, how many episodes that will contain remains to be seen, because I've heard people speculate that I feel like 13 episodes would be a nice kind of bookend, considering the first season started off with 13 episodes. So yeah, but it depends really what material they utilize for the duration of Season 8, because obviously this episode's a bit shorter than previous seasons, but it has been absolutely phenomenal so far, and I'm excited to see where these next 2 episodes go, because yeah, we had a few returning faces helping us out in the last 2 episodes, should I say. We had Tokoyami absolutely going beast against All For One in that last episode, which is just really, really incredible. And yeah, Toga had skill issue, basically, as I dubbed it. We also, like I said, in regards to the returnees, we had Labratha and Gentle return. Like I said, I formally call him Gentle Criminal, but I can't really call him a criminal at this point, so yeah. But we also had Lady Nagant to help out as well, stole time for Shigaraki as well, so yeah. But it was really, really epic. This season has been epic. It's just sad that we're on the cusp of ending things, but it was inevitable, wasn't it? It's just when reality hits, it's just like, yep, didn't want that, but here we are. So, why don't we begin the first of these 2 episodes? It's episode 19 of Season 7 for My Hero Academia. Let's go.
Cameras or toys, it's no use.
That's Silver's saying, by the way.
Shouldn't that be enough? Jean was able to use their powers.
Yeah, but he didn't possess skill issue. I'm sorry. I just keep roasting Togo as skill issue, but...
She noticed the girl's tears despite the rain.
I don't know what anime it's from, but it's kind of giving me that flashback. It's a terrible day for rain, right? It's kind of reminded me of that, like, I guess meme. That, despite the rain, she noticed the tears. It's kind of akin to that.
How obnoxious. Only a bully tries to solve their problems by punching them.
He's gotten even younger.
Yeah, and he sounds... Oh, I'm gonna miss the old voice actor, but yeah, makes sense. He's not in control! Oh, shit! Oh!
Clever bastards.
Shinzo!
Nice work, Tokoyami.
These sound waves have been fine-tuned to perfectly mimic All For One's voice.
To wake up.
They can slip past any
obstacle,
no matter what
because
measures
Gigantomachia and no... What, not anymore,
Machia
apparently.
will no doubt hear them, especially given his dog quirk.
Uh-huh.
His head!
This.
Well done.
Oh shit!
Machia's in the
The
fight
sludge
now.
villain from
You
season
won.
1.
No reason to risk my.
Concentration and volume that can eat through Machia? An attack like that must have wrecked you.
She just.
I wasn't able to stop you.
And she doesn't want another midnight situation.
Innocent people.
I'll make a difference!
Acid.
Holy
This guy's
shit!
taking advantage of the fact that my body's made out of liquid.
Yeah, it's gonna sting, bud.
His voice won't sway the behemoth. He is unstoppable.
Machia.
But we know. There we go.
Mr. Aizawa taught me
Because
well.
you can
And I
mimic.
know this big guy won't listen to my voice.
No, but he'll listen to All for One through you.
Kirishima.
Yeah,
I'm
you,
glad.
you saved her. She's saving you. This, yeah.
The operation fall apart now. Throw everything you've got at All for One.
Jesus. This is nuts, though. Cause, I mean, you do feel a lot more alive, I would say, when you're, I guess, when you're All for One's current age now.
Why did you leave me behind, Master?
Oh.
Is Shinzo forcing him to speak?
I don't think so.
My successor will seek you out one day when the moment is right.
Dad didn't come back home from, you know, getting the milk.
Was under my control. He was muttering about being betrayed.
He wanted to really
Why
vent.
have you forsaken me? Haven't I served you well all these years?
Jesus.
His uncontrollable.
Sounds like not even your loyal henchmen want to see you prevail.
Yeah, no one likes you. Like Shigaraki, you got no friends.
Pilot to take a bird up in this. You gotta be out of your mind.
And what does that say about you? Guess we're true reporters out risking our lives.
Weren't
to get
you
the
there,
story
like,
straight
at the
from
wall
source.
when the wall was up?
I still can't believe it.
In the chaos
So
caused
chill.
by Gigantomachia, my own mother was seriously injured. They were only able to wreak havoc on such a scale because of your mistakes! I wasn't acting as a journalist that day. I was mad.
I don't know, some journalists can be very, very unfiltered.
Their victory or their defeat.
Yeah, the world has to
The
know
more
that
connected we are, the
dedication.
smaller the world becomes. I'll show everyone that our story isn't over yet.
Never heard of Japan.
Yeah, you
What? You've never heard of Japan? What? Do they not teach geography at school anymore? Oh my god! Oh my god! Lady, no!
Somebody catch him! I can't afford to let
This is fucked.
Such vitality. It's good to be young.
Oh my god.
First, though, you've already done enough.
No, Hawks! No!
Fierce.
You think stealing Dark Shadow will help you?
Minetta, I'm rooting for you for once.
Cringy emo edgelord. If you want it real quick, then get over here and take my pop off instead.
Oh
As a
my
bonus,
god.
you get the cool.
We last one of you. We've reached the end, and you couldn't save anything. Hero.
Shit. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Yeah, yeah. Holy shit. Well, that's great, isn't it? I mean, that just shows the bloody hopelessness, doesn't it? You know, despite this push forward, there can still be hope and all of that. just the way that All for One's just leveled everyone, stolen Hawks' quirk, which, you know, it's just interesting though, because there's nothing new that can come from Hawks' ability, but he's just a pest. For All for One, he is just a pest, just getting in the way. He's another obstacle. And, this is just like a middle finger to Hawks, really. Especially in regards to the shit-talking. All for One's a master of shit-talking, but, you know, Hawks can, lay the smack down as well, so... Yeah, but... It was just messy. Yeah, it was just absolutely messy. Holy shit. But yeah, that was really incredible. I gotta say though, props to Mineta. Never thought I would say that shit. But I mean, he's someone who, you know, there's been a lot of times where he's freaked out in panic and all of that, and his panic has seemed more like a bit of a liability than anything. But the fact that he was begging for All for One to take his quirk rather than Tokoyami's was just incredible. Was just, I mean, yeah, it sucked, but he was showing real bravery at that moment, I would say. There was heroism there, and the fact that he was willing to let it all go. Yeah, and in doing so, Dark Shadow got saved. So, yeah. That was just incredible for Mineta, so. But yeah, I mean, that was really, really great. I was wondering when Gigantomachia would make it, because it was inevitable, wasn't it? That Gigantomachia was going to play a part. We know last season, with his involvement, it was like, yeah, things are getting fucked. And if he, like, especially with the situation now outside the coffin, but mainly with the situation there, and with the situation at Gunga, we couldn't afford to have Gigantomachia just, yeah. Because any worries with Shigaraki, in Season 6 with Gigantomachia, yeah, every time that Gigantomachia was involved, it was just like, well, shit. But now you've got two All for Ones in the field, basically, and then you've got Gigantomachia. You just worry about it being game over until that revelation that Shinzo was controlling him. That was amazing. And I also really, really love that moment of, because he was fighting Shinzo, the only other person being Deku. But it was just very, very important, not just in terms of, like, addressing the limitations, and letting Giganto speak, but it was also very, very amazing to have that moment of, well, you said you were going out for the milk and you didn't come back, basically, to All for One. Yeah, the betrayal, the hurt was palpable there, so yeah, but I gotta say, with Shinzo, absolutely killed it. Especially with the way that he was able to control Machia, especially with the way that he confronted All for One. The guy has been on a very, very incredible journey of making sure that his abilities and all of that is perceived in a good light rather than in a bad light, and this is just, he's just going plus ultra in making sure that is the case. So that is just really, really incredible from Shinzo. And, you know, it was really, really great because, I mean, I guess he should have been an inevitability for this final war as well, because he's incredible, Shinzo. I've always loved his contribution. especially with these last 2 seasons, it's just been great. So, yeah. Ishido as well, breaking my heart. Yeah, and I do really love the fact that she really spoke out in regards to, well, not just like it wasn't just the fact that she was facing, like she was trying to overcome the obstacles that she that she, I guess, stumbled over in her eyes last time. So it was just really great stuff. Because and there was those parallels with yeah, there were those parallels with Kirishima where he saved her once before. Now it's my turn, I guess you could say. So yeah, but it was just a really emotional moment, really. So yeah, Ishido just absolutely killed it in helping out, especially with Mount Lady as well, and of course, since I guess season 6, we know that these heroes have been trying to improve, but of course, it is so satisfying seeing Ishida, who was really one of the, I guess, victims, really emotionally. You just gotta think, though, the last time, of course, I mean, but prior to season 6, though, there was, of course, that precedence in regards to Shido being traumatized by Giganto, and of course, with season 6 happening, and Midnight dying, and obviously with that reflection of what happened the last time she encountered Giganto, there is that, again, she is one of the biggest victims in terms of the emotional trauma. So it was really powerful to see her power through, really. Yeah. And Kirishima saying, "You'll always be my hero," was just beautiful stuff. But yeah. I mean, it was just really great stuff. Like, especially those final 5 minutes of seeing everyone just getting absolutely annihilated, seeing all the heroes on the floor was just really, yeah. Also, gotta say, though, it was really incredible. I mean, obviously, we had 2 episodes ago, the return of Labratha, Gentle. And you know, I wasn't expecting them to emerge in this whole situation. Nagant as well was there. And then this episode, we didn't just have the return of Gigantomachia, which I guess should have been expected, as well as Shinzo, but also the fucking sludge villain from season 1. That was just incredible, and there was, of course, that, like, reporter as well, but the sludge villain really caught me by surprise, because I'm like, holy shit, that was, like, way back in, what was it the first episode or something? The first ever episode, because obviously that was Deku's, I guess, first moment, really, in terms of present day, when he saved Bakugo from the sludge villain, so that was just really incredible. But it was just, I just really loved it. Like I said, those final 5 minutes was just really insane. It was very, it was very demoralizing, I guess, of course, but, you know, it was just really amazing. So, especially seeing All For One get younger, I guess, in his teenage phase. Reason why I say that is because he doesn't have, well, I guess, he would be more so in his 40s or whatever, 30s, 40s, previously, the appearance that he did have, I guess, like, for the last few episodes. So yeah, 30s, late 20s, 30s, I would say, in regards to his appearance. I could be wrong, but that's why I'm saying he's like a teenager now. Just, it's kind of like in that in-between space, isn't it? From, I guess, him as a child to him as an adult, so... and usually there is a bit more of a deeper voice Just a tidge. You know, when you're full on adult and all of that. So, but I mean, I gotta say, I'm gonna miss the old voice because we're not gonna get that back. That's it. We've had this iconic voice of All For One all of this time, and that's albeit, of course, flashbacks, I guess. So, I mean, I could be. I guess I might be wrong in terms of, well, it's not the last time we're gonna hear of him. We might hear of him in flashbacks, of course, as well as you know, him taunting Shigaraki when we're focusing on the POV of him. But in terms of like All For One. Yeah, but I gotta say, I love this new voice that we have for All For One at the minute. I can't get over the fact that we're gonna see him as a kid. That will just be insane. But now I kind of want to see. I kind of don't as well, because I think Deku has his hands occupied already, right? But I kind of now want to see All For One versus, like, that version of All For One versus Deku. Because, you know, that's just crazy. But, yeah, the voice for this All For One is just peak. I love the certain mannerisms as well. The voice just sounds great. It just sounds really, really amazing. So, yeah, but as soon as you heard the voice, I'm like, oh shit, he's degenerated again, hasn't he? Because obviously it didn't sound like that before. But yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. So yeah, let's move on to that next episode then, because yeah, there was a lot to focus on in this episode. Markia, yeah, it was just really great to have that focus on him. Even with Shinzo trying to like have a bit of a control on him and all of that, it was just really great to have that moment of abandonment and him just venting to him. So yeah. But yeah, next episode, let's do this. Let's do it to it.
It looks like All For One is on the move again, heading east.
Aiba, give me a status update.
I've already retaken control of UA's evac system. Most of the blocks are functioning normally. But one of them is stalled.
Of course.
Sabotage.
Yeah, of course.
Mole underground.
History repeats. I can guess exactly what
Death Arms is back!
They'll gawk and say, is he stupid, or does he have a death wish?
No, it's just doing
like
what your heart desires. Let's go, Death Arms.
Even knowing.
Not yet! But sir, based
He's
on
going
our analysis,
insane.
He'll be dead if he stays there.
Yeah.
Ever since Dabi was captured, intense heat has been building up in his core.
Oh, she's going nuclear.
Storing.
That area includes the evac route that connects UA in the east and Shiketsu in the
Oh
west.
no.
Is that a part of Dabi's plan? No. How could he have known that?
I don't think so. I think he just wants to take out.
It's possible he received information about the evac route from Skeptic before he was warped
maybe.
onto the battlefield.
But I wouldn't be surprised if this was more personal rather than objective.
For you to face him back there, I can't imagine the pain it caused you.
Come back! You're running away from
I mean,
our
it's
fight!
so
I thought you were going
sad.
to kill me!
He's got a brother
Who's the half
that loves him.
Now, huh?
And then there's Darby to Todoroki.
Hold on a sec. Who's going to stop All For One?
Fear not.
No.
Got a mighty hero waiting in the wings.
Wait.
You can't fight with any doubt in your heart. It could mean your defeat. Even if you are scared.
No!
I'm proud of you.
The reason I have this
Oh
quirk
my god.
is to help lost children find their way home.
Oh. Stayed!
Selfless and bold.
Shit!
And now, it's my turn.
What's going on? What the hell?
Zuko.
You moron! Have you lost your damn mind?
I'll be fine.
Is it possible to become a hero even if I don't have a quirk?
That callback.
You can't ignore me. Why?
Where?
Because I am here.
Wait, what's... Wait, what is Wait! Look. I'm spitballing here. But I feel like he's going all Tony Stark, if that makes sense. If he has a suit or some shit that can... Because, let's be real. I say that as if we're debating anything, but he would be absolutely annihilated. And don't get me wrong, nothing is going to top what I guess we've seen when he had a one for all. But if it's like it's in dire straits at the minute, there is a sense of urgency with him going to UA. There's no one able to, and there is no amount of talking. It's not like you can talk down All For One, especially with his hatred for All Might. It grows so deep, doesn't it? But I'm just seeing that briefcase, and I'm just seeing, like, does he have some kind of, like, suit or something like that that will compensate? Because ideally, All Might would be in this fight. With no one able to put a stop to All For One as he's going his way to UA, he has to try and compensate, right? I swear to fuck, we're going to see All For One versus All Might in this. Yeah, here we go. I'm loving this.
Look at me!
Hey, Dad! Watch this! You won't believe how hot
Watch this. Look at me. Oh my god, that monstrous roar!
Let's play!
Mine's gone.
Yeah, he's just... It's like light flashing back before your eyes.
I'm getting burned. He shouldn't be able to keep this up for so long.
Shit.
Let's raise quick. My family's together without me. I won't let you die alone, son.
Shit, this is so tragic.
I've got you. No one else will be.
Shit.
Ray, why are you here?
She's gonna be there to say goodbye.
Get back! He'll burn you to death!
Oh shit, you can see
to
the...
die with him, don't you?
No! No!
My boy.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Everyone's watching. This was all it took? Was it that simple in the beginning?
Shit.
Transonic speed. They're moving as fast as a fighter jet.
Holy shit,
He's
he's
constantly producing ice to reduce resistance.
Yeah. Holy shit. Iconic.
This is as far as I can
World's
take
finest. Just saying, world's finest.
Flash fire fist. Fight for. Discuss many different topics. There are times when we clash. The strange thing is, butting heads makes us understand each other better.
Yeah.
I've watched
That's
my
so
friends
great.
get mad
Oh,
and
man.
cry. Not
There's still things I want to argue with them about. Stuff I want to say. Great Glacial! All year!
Shit.
you were all here. I see. You put yourselves in danger.
Me too. Everyone. Just die already.
He's freezing from the inside.
Yeah.
Brother.
Holy shit.
Wait, what should we do?
It's your dad.
Oh.
You explain your fault.
The ice and all of that. Holy shit.
This. Keep going. Family together. That's wrong. I'm sorry I neglected you all these years.
Oh my god.
And choked up. I'm sorry for everything.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I feel like there is a universal opinion when it comes to My Hero Academia that the Todoroki family is just immaculate when it comes to writing and visuals as well. Because I feel like this episode had probably some of the best visuals. I don't know. I mean, Bones has done very freaking incredible, especially with these last couple of seasons, but yeah, there's so much depth in this episode, and it was a fantastic closure. Like, there were even shots when, you know, it was like Endeavor was holding Darby as if they were playing. I don't know, that's the vibe I kind of... Like, obviously not, that wasn't actually the case. But it's kind of like of what could have been, right? Yeah. Because that's it, though. I mean... Yeah. And what's interesting was, earlier this season, I thought, well, Darby's dealt with. You know, that shot of Darby and Todoroki after their intense battle. I thought Darby was done with. I think this is definitely more definitive, given... the thing is, with Darby, his beef has always been with... has primarily been with Endeavor. You'd think it's Darby and Todoroki, you know, if there's going to be a final fight, it's going to be between them. But there's a lot emotionally for, you know, Darby and his father, Endeavor. Given all that hatred and everything, and how he was essentially left for dead. Yeah. And, of course, his obsession, Endeavor's obsession, you know, kind of created this monster, really, so... Yeah. And it was just really, really well done, this episode. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was really, really fantastic, though. Yeah, that was really, really fantastic. And yeah, there's just a lot to process. I mean, not even from the Todorokis, you know, All Might even as well. We'll get to that later, but yeah. Yeah, it was just a really, really powerful, I mean, the music was just really incredible, as well as the way that like I said, the storytelling. You have Ray take it upon herself to be there, and everyone was essentially there for Darby's final dance, really. Not much of a dance when he was obviously down and out for the count, and yeah. But it was... I mean, there's no way to come back from that. Not just because next season's the final season and we've got to, of course, close everything else up, but the Todoroki family being there, and, you know, the damage that they've all taken is... because you saw it, though, like, they all took damage, really, and I think that is very, very apt with with the trauma that they've all gone through, each in their own ways and all of that, so, yeah. So, yeah. And I feel like there was, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there was a moment of where Darby's ice abilities blossomed just at the dying hours, or the dying seconds, should I say? Which is very, very nicely done, because it does show for me that because obviously he wanted that blend. He got Todoroki, of course, but he worked. He pushed so hard to the point where he thought Darby was dead. That it's a choice at the end of the day. You can either have what you can either have what you've been chasing for in terms of your next you know, the next generation. You can sort for that power, or you can have your son. You can't. There is no in between. You can't. Yeah. I mean, you could with Todoroki, of course, but for Darby, we're talking specifically about Darby here. You can't have both. So, yeah. And it was just really, really great stuff. So, yeah. But I mean, it was just really, really... It was just a really, really brilliant way to conclude that story. So, and just having the entire family come together, yeah, it had to be done. For... Because you even heard... well, you had... I would say in that moment, Toya, is this all it took? And I felt like, because there are moments where, like for instance, with the whole All for One situation, you have Tenko sometimes coming out to the forefront, and it's there have been little moments like that where, of course, a character has gone by a new. They've gone by a new name, they've gone and by a new direction, but deep down in their core, it's like with Kurogiri, with Shirokumo. Like, you've got to think when Aizawa and I think Mike were knocked off, they were saved. They were saved because Shirokumo lies there, even though he's dead, deep down behind Kurogiri is Shirokumo. It's the same way with Toya, and how there are moments where, you know, oh, is this all it took, etc. Yeah. That's Toya coming. That's not Darby. That is Toya. So, yeah, but yeah. I mean, this season has just been absolute. I don't even know which season has been better. Season 6 or season 7, because they are so close. at this point, and it's just, yeah. It was just really, really amazing. So... But yeah, I mean, I want to talk about, like, the duo between Ida and Todoroki is just so dynamic. It's just so incredible. And it is so great that there is that inspiration. There is that tragedy as well, because you just gotta think, though, with Darby and Todoroki, there is, of course, that fracture when it comes to both brothers. And yeah, with Ida and his brother, there is that inspiration. You can see where I'm getting at, where there is that tragedy with both these characters combined as two people who respect one another immensely, but and they've both got brothers, but the dynamic in both brothers differs. It's day and night, really. Whereas Ida and his brother, they get along so well. Todoroki and Darby, not so much. But the way that Ida was just, he essentially turned into you know, an insane cause, an insane bike, whatever you want to call it. He was just really amazing, and of course the combination between the pair is just insane. So I just really loved that combination between Ida and Todoroki. All Might said it best. Speaking of, what the fuck? Right. So, that is... See, it works because, obviously, it's not Arion doing anything or whatever. And I don't think that's applicable anyways, given, you know, One for All passed on, etc. So... yeah. But still, it is, yeah, it works because, like I said, if he's got a mech suit or something that will be able to take the fight to All for One without looking like an absolute jobber or whatever, looking like an absolute, yeah, oh, you should have stayed in retirement, that kind of talk, that's gonna be insane. And I'm here for this fight again. I am really here for this fight. Because, I mean, it's not like, that's it though. It's not going, I don't think it's going to be, it's ever, it's not going to, for a viewer's perspective, especially with the emotional baggage that was there, it's not going to top their fight at Camino. But it's going to be a very interesting battle, because you got a quirkless All Might, you got someone who's not with his One for All ability anymore, and you got a teenage bloody All for One. So it's going to be an interesting fight. But it was going to make sense that All Might was going to put himself out on the line like that, and he was going to grab the attention of All for One, because cannot resist. It's a carrot on the stick. Moth to the flame. All that jazz. It's going to be hell. It's going to... I'm really intrigued to see how this fight is going to go, but... yeah. Great episode, though. I mean, this in particular, last episode, yeah. But again, I'm in a bit of a conflict in terms of, okay, which season is better? Because, yeah. And, yeah, I'm just excited to see where, how the season's going to conclude. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'm done emotionally. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!